we're going to make a lentil stew, a dal, which is going to be really delicious, nutritious, vegan, all the good things. And I've got my spices here. I'm starting with chili peppers, dried. I've got bay leaves, et voila. I've got garam masala, cumin, cinnamon, and smoked paprika. And then I want to start by grating a couple of cloves of garlic into my pan. I'm going to kind of sweat out all these spices first, and then we add in the lentils and cook them. It won't take very long. I want to do the same to my ginger. I keep my ginger in a baggie, frozen. It's the easiest way to grate it. And I'm just going to grate it right over my pot as well. All right, that's in there. I'm just going to add all of my spices into my bowl as well. And I'm going to put this back on here with, this is ghee, which is clarified butter. I'm going to do about, it's a healthy tablespoon. It's more than a tablespoon. But I'm going to cook those spices in the ghee first. We'll kind of just bring them to life. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare my onion. All right, for my onion, I want to grate it. I want to get it super fine, and the easiest way to do that is with a grater like this. And just half of a red onion, white onion, yellow onion, whatever you have, and just grate it. And hopefully I won't cry. We'll see. Don't cry, don't cry. All kinds of methods to help you not to cry. Goggles, put a potato in your mouth. I think the best method is to just try to get this done as quickly as possible. Those gonna go back here in my pot as well and simmer away for a little bit. That's nice. Wow, it's starting to smell really, really, really good. It's starting to cook down really nicely. As you can tell, the aromas are fabulous. And I'm going to put a cup of lentils in here. There's one. There's two. I love these red lentils. I've got a can of fire roasted tomatoes going in. Okay. Now I'm going to add coconut milk. Shake it up really good. I want to mix the cream in with the actual milk. Okay. Struggle bus on that we got there. Okay. Ooh-wee. Nice. And I also want to take some stock. Now I'm using chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock to make this totally vegetarian. I'm going to fill this tomato can up. So that's about 14 ounces going in. So I would have loved to have some vegetable stock, but that's all I had on hand, and it's going to be fine for me. If you're vegan, vegetarian, use vegetable stock. Okay. Now, all I gotta do is cover it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. It's gonna be so good. Make sure you're subscribed at tkfoodie.com to get all of our latest and the emails, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us. Can be really rustic, that's fine. Then onto my stoneware. All right, so I'm just gonna drizzle on some more olive oil. Smooth it around with my fingers. And then I've got some rosemary. I'm not even going to worry about chopping it. I'm just gonna pull it off its stem. It's gonna be super rustic here. Rustic, word of the day. And you can do this with like a homemade or a store-bought pizza dough. Either way, it's gonna be delicious. And man, that's rosemary mint when it hits your oven. Smells really good, I'm just saying. Okay, then I've got some flake salt. You can use just regular salt if you want, but I'm going to kind of crumble just a little bit of flake salt over the top. And I'm gonna put this in my oven. It'll probably take about 20-25 minutes. And I have it at 425 because I like this to be pretty crispy. Okay, I think that's good. That looks pretty yummy. Stick it in the oven. That looks really good. We do have to pull out the bay leaves. I pulled out the bay leaves, and if I get a cayenne pepper, I probably will push it aside because those might be a little spicy for me. Oh, there's my other bay leaf. I knew I had it. Pull these out. You don't want to eat them, but they lend tons of flavor to your dish. And I'm just going to scoop that up. You see how thick and hearty it is? It is so good, guys. And then I like a little bit of yogurt on mine. I'm using a dairy-free yogurt. It kind of cools it down. And just a little whoops of olive oil around there too. I have to taste. It got so thick, you can see it's just luscious. The flavors are fabulous. Wow. And those lentils got so creamy. I'm gonna try it with some of my bread. Tear up a little piece of this flat bread with rosemary and olive oil and flake salt. Yeah. On a cold day, wow. This is exactly what I want. You gotta check out this recipe. It's on tkfoodie.com.